I go to an art school, and a very sad experience I had was when a visual arts major in my class, in my English class, asked the teacher if she could use AI to generate the images for her assignment. She's a visual arts major, by the way. She can draw. What's up, weirdos? Few things to say before we get into the video. Number one, look at this new mic. Look at the new update. Oh my god, this is delicious. This is great. It's not like that old microphone that had a really crappy connection. I had to, hold it and stuff. We got a whole stand now. We got a whole filter and everything. This is great. Secondly, I know that my last video was posted, a millennia ago. So, sorry about that. I post very rarely. I post whenever I feel like it, pretty much. I don't have a schedule. I'm gonna try to get a more consistent posting schedule, but when I post really relates to whenever I finish a script, and I drag my feet on finishing scripts. So I am gonna try to, get more motivation to finish scripts and, post more regularly. But right now, the schedule is just whenever I finish a script. Now, with that out of the way, I know there's a million videos on this topic, but I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring. Maybe throw in some new opinions that people hadn't thought of before. So people use AI for everything these days. Writing, art, music, and anything creative, really. And I just find that a little sad. Where did all our creativity go? Creativity is what helped us evolve in the first place. Creativity created the wheel. Creativity created the first tools. That's what creativity got us. So why are we throwing that all away now? Why do we need a robot to write our school essays now? And the worst part, people defend robots writing our school essays now? What is this? No. So, let's delve into it. Why is it bad? And can it be made good? There's obviously a few reasons why people don't like AI, specifically generative. For one reason, the one I put in the very title of this video, AI is in fact theft. And I know for a fact that someone got angry when I said that. I know for a fact there's probably some incel in the comments typing right now, AI isn't theft, it's learning like you did. And to that I say, AI doesn't learn. It just combines. Generative AI is a blender. It takes pieces of art from other artists and shoves them together. It's not learning. It's just taking these artists' work and shoving together pieces. And these artists did not consent to having their art train this thing that might replace them one day. And most of them do not support this. So no, it is not learning. It is not an artist. Sorry about that. Another big reason people don't like AI is the environmental impact, which, yeah, it's got a pretty strong environmental impact. In 2025 alone, over 312.5 billion to 764.6 billion, I can't read letters, that's numbers, liters of water was used to cool down AI servers. Now, why is this a problem? Because it's causing water shortages. It's specifically in Texas, but most of the United States. They're having consistent and severe water shortages. People need water to live. I think we know this. And if we don't have any water because it's being used for these AI servers, people ain't gonna make it. Not to mention the fact that the water shortage also impacts the environment, with local wildlife, animals, and aquatic life suffering because of this lack of water in the area. But can we solve this issue? We know that generative AI is a serious problem. But what about analytical AI? People don't talk about that much in videos like these. Analytical AI, it can be used in, the medical field. It can be used to detect cancer. It can be used to help with diagnosing accuracy. And it can also be used commonly in neurology, detecting aneurysm or stroke. Now that could be very useful. It's also specifically used in breast cancer research, fun fact. But what about the environmental issue, right? That's going to be hard to fix. They need this water to cool down the servers so the AI functions properly. But instead of bringing the water to the AI, what if we just brought the AI to the water? Countries like China figured out a way to deal with this water consumption problem. Instead of taking water to cool the systems, they just put the system in the water. The Shanghai project is currently contributing to the first AI system built completely underwater. And so far, it has been able to cool the system while using 30% less water consumption. If we find a way to get America to adopt systems like that, in America, AI might not be all that bad. I've decided to call this section a blurb because that's what the official, the little summary on the back of books? That's what that's officially, professionally called. So that's what we're calling this. We're calling this a blurb. Now, my blurb is that generative AI is in fact theft, whether people acknowledge it or not. Analytical AI, however, could be helpful if we incorporate a way to reduce the water consumption issue. And we do have ways to do that, already discovered by places in Asia, specifically China, with the Shanghai project. Okay, bye.